Hello, good morning, student. Most welcome again the BBC online classes. So, computer application for class 9. So, chapter number 3rd. Name of chapter: Elementary concept of object and class. So, in this chapter, especially, I will discuss the object and class. So, I will discuss the content of this chapter. Okay, so in this chapter, first contain objects, second class, third more on object. It means many object, how to perform object, encapsulate state and behavior, message passing between the objects. The previous chapter already explained the message passing. And fourth, last, implementing classes and object in programming term, right? So number 1, what is the object? So in previous class, in first chapter, already explained the what is the object. The object is an identifiable which has some characteristics and behavior. In other word, we can say the object is encapsulate state and behavior. So object is a real world entities. Okay, so already previous class explained the example. So here I will discuss the example like orange. So characteristics of orange: it is a spherical shape, color is orange, behavior: taste sweets and sorrow. Okay, class already defined. So I will again I want to explain. Okay, class is a user defined blueprint or prototype from which objects are created. It means the many objects also created in the class, so that are the common to all object of one types. Okay, so second definition of the class here: the class is a object, or class is a group of objects that contain properties and behavior. Property means the data type and behavior means the method and functions. So here I'm telling to you how to create a class. So class name is a my class and variable name x. So public class, C always is small, and class name my class and opening brackets. Okay, int data type x is equal to 5 and braces close. So this is class created. Okay, so next topic, message passing. So object can be interact with each other. It means the one object or interact with other objects. So with the help of message passing, we can transfer the data one object to another. So they interact through behavior and methods. Okay, which better known as message passing. Okay, so this is a better way of message passing, how to transfer the one object to another object data. And means message passing means sending and receiving the data. Okay, second topics, more abstractions. So already defined the abstraction: the hiding unnecessary background detail and showing the essential feature is called the data abstraction. It means you can see everything, but how to work, I don't know. So like here the example of aeroplane. There it can be a multiple type of use. So multiple type of use of aeroplanes, like air travels, pilot, aircraft. So many purpose use of aeroplanes. So as it is abstractions. Second class abstractions: to implementation and abstraction in a programming term. So you can need to define the class. It means you want to implement in abstraction, you want to implement anything in abstraction. So with the help of class we can do. Okay, so with the help of class we can define. So thus we can say that we need to create a different type of classes to represent each abstraction. So different type of classes we can create it. Okay, so with the help of class we can implement in abstraction. This is a definition. Okay, second point, object are instance of the class. Already yes, I know, because without class how to define the objects. So every object instance of class. So object is a instance of a class. A class is a blueprints from which objects are created. So every object created in class. So an object is a instance of a class. Like here, so easy example like car. So car here, so many objects. It means the different car like Toyota, Fords. So these have the properties and methods. So different types of car like BMW also you can say, right? Second topic, initialize the object. So here I'm telling to you how to initialize the objects, creating object of a class, like class name first, object name, and new, and class like with parameter types, okay, with method like this. So object name you can with the help of example I'm telling to you, like student is a name of class, stu is a object. Any name you can write in object, anything like a b c d, anything, because this is an object. And new is a keywords, and students, this is a name of class, and this is a function type of class you can make and over. Okay, so again I'm telling to you how to create an object. Student name means class name. Okay, this is a class name. Objects is equal to new keywords and class with function types, right? So here you create an object. So new keywords is used to allocate the space, the dynamical memory for creating an object. It means this one is a giving the memory space in object. Okay, so object always hold the some memory space, and then you can store the some data in objects. Okay, creating an object call. So my object and print the object. So here I will tell you, I'm telling to you how to call the objects. Okay, so with the help of example, I'm telling to you like public class. My class name is my class. Okay, int x is equal to 5. Public static void man. Okay, after then my class. So my objects class name. My class is a class name. My object. This is here I'm creating the object is equal to new class function types. Okay, and then in front of already I'm telling to you creating an object. System dot out dot println objects dot x. So x have the value of 5. Okay, so here I'm storing store the value of x where in objects, my objects. So 5 where is gone? So 5 is stored in my object. Okay, and the result will come 5. So with the help of dot points we can call, okay, the value. Okay, so here I will discuss what is the difference between the class and objects. So they are the following the difference between the class and objects. So number one, a class is a user defined, okay, so data types and behavior. An object is an instance of a class data types. Okay, so class is a user defined, but the object is an instance of class data types, right? So here with the help of class we create an objects. Okay, and class is a user defined. Second difference, class generate objects. Yes, of course the class generate on objects. I'm telling already the class name, object name is equal to new and class. Okay, so second point, a class generate an objects where an object is given the life to the class, because without object class is nothing, right? Third point, class do not occupied memory allocation. Yes, of course, because class not occupied the memory, but the object occupied the memory location. Yes, because in object store the value where in objects. So objects allocate the memory. Okay, fourth point, classes cannot be manipulates due to not a variable. Yes, of course, because the class is not manipulate means not update, not something changing. Okay, uh, in the memory location. Why? Because these not have the memory, but object can be manipulated. Yes, of course we can do. Why? Because these have the memory, these have the data, so we can manipulate, update. Okay, we can insert and delete, but class is usually defined, this not have the anything, because object class store the object and always perform any action in objects. Okay, so this is a major difference. Encapsulation. So already in first chapter I'm already explained the encapsulation, but here the right definition: encapsulation is the process of wrapping of data and method in a single unit is called the encapsulation. So here the properties and attributes, method, unique, name are encapsulate. The common example of encapsulations in the capsule. So in capsule all the medicine are included in a inside capsule. Okay, this is a capsule store the medicines. So this is a capsule in a definition like in programming form. So capsule is a class and this have the method and variable. So this is encapsulate in a single units. Thank you, have a nice day. Okay.